Hey there viewers, and welcome back to Grumpy Monkey Garage, where today I'm about shop lights. Alright, it seems that I can never find a shop light that's not a piece of absolute garbage. So this is a CRAFTSMAN light. It's model 73904 and it's absolute crap. This is one I found. It's a SUREBUILT. I think I got this at the parts store. It's 300 lumens rechargeable, you know, and it is also absolute crap. And I bought this BAYCO. I think I got this as a gift. I don't even know where you would buy this junk, but it's also junk. I've tried all kinds of tactical flashlights and all of this, you know, you see the dude on the TV looking like Mission Impossible trying to sell this crap, and this is also junk. The only ones that I've ever found that work for more than about 15 seconds and actually hold up is the BRAUN. Now the BRAUN has a flexible head, which is really Gucci. It can also rotate, and it's got a magnet base. The only thing I have to complain about this is that it's bright as bejesus, which is wonderful, except it only lasts about 3 hours. And you can turn it down a little bit, and it'll still only last about 3 hours. So I'm kind of mad about that, but this is the only light I found that does the job. The other thing I found is these cheapo, like, construction blue light work lights can take the fall damage and the chemicals, but they're not very bright. So this one is actually a free gift from our power company out here, and it's been working out pretty good so far. But this is still the end-all be-all, the big quesadilla. But why can't we just find a shop light that works for a whole 8-hour workday, that's bright, that doesn't cost $1,100 off the Snap-on truck? Does anybody else have any experience with a light that's not a piece of junk, that will work in a shop environment, can be dropped like that and still work, and doesn't cost a human kidney? It would be real nice to find that thing. So anyway, today I'm asking the question to you guys. What do you guys use? What should I use? What should I try? And if you need to buy one, this is like $40 at Harbor Freight. And this thing is a champion. Everybody here likes it. I bought 2 of them so I can get 6 hours of work out of these lights. Everything else I've just had terrible luck with. We'll get to those individually now. First one I'm going to start complaining about is this big CHUNGA right here. I think I paid between $30 and $50 for this SUREBUILT at a parts store. I think it was actually AutoZone, and not dissing AutoZone, but that's just where you can acquire this. The light would last a while, but after a couple of drops and a couple of dips in the brake clean, you know, it literally is falling apart. Also, the LEDs were not very bright after about the first 2 uses, and it does not come with a smart charger, so it will just charge all night long, swell up your battery, and it will go ahead and off itself. So that's not a very fun thing. Also, it is obviously huge, and it doesn't have a long enough length to be a hood light to stretch across the whole length of the hood, so trying to shove this down like on Fords to get to those side spark plugs on the old Rangers and the Explorers, shoving it down in there to reach in there, this is not very mobile inside the service bay. The BRAUN's advantage is it can fold. You'd be able to get it down in there, magnetize it to something, and you can see what you're looking at because it can also swivel. So that would be score 1 for the BRAUN. Also, this one still works. This one quit after about a month, and I'm just tired of fighting with this. But that's the disadvantages of this. It's not going to work very long. It's literally, so don't buy that one. Number 2 on our failure list is this CRAFTSMAN. Now, I don't remember how much this CRAFTSMAN was, but I'm sure somebody in the comments will tell me all sorts of reasons why there's discount codes. Go find something else to do. But anyway, so this CRAFTSMAN worked for about a year. It was a little bit better. It just wasn't very bright, and it did eventually quit working. But a year service life, I really can't be too terribly mad for the price point, but the BRAUNs are holding up better. My first one is about a year old. It is still working, although the tip light on my BRAUN, you know, it's got bright, dull, and then it's got a light on the tip to be able to get in there and see some things. This one also has that same setup. It's got a light on the tip and a light on the side. This one can't really too much, except for the fact that it is enormous, not as bright as the BRAUN, and it didn't hold up for more than a year. But this is the better of the other one, so if you have this one, don't despair. It will last you a little while. If you take better care of it than we do here in the shop. I mean, this is a professional shop. The crap is beaten out of all of our stuff, so it's been put to the test. Didn't fall apart as bad as the other one, so I give that one a little bit more credit. Next is our BAYCO. My complaints with this is never working at all. Like, it was very picky. You had to charge it in just the right way. It has a light on the bottom, light on the side. It had a little hook so you could hang it and the magnet would just fall off. When it would get dirty, it wouldn't work. The switch was finicky. You had to, like, you know, do the thing to make it work. And it was just, this is an all-around piece of crap. Don't buy this. I've seen reviews of people who love this. You're not doing this kind of work. If you're doing professional shop work where your general conditions are, it's fine, you don't need to breathe in. This is not the light for you. This is terrible. So don't buy this if you're doing this professionally. Maybe it works better for plumbers. I don't know. It does not work in this industry. I hate this light. Next on our docket is any of these stupid tactical gimmicky, see this crap on TV flashlights. You know, I thought tactical flashlights, you know, if they've got good reviews from prepper channels that they should be good for this kind of work, they're not. These things don't hold up at all. They're not good. They don't do this very well. They might be bright as hell. They might last 6 months. This one only lasted, I think it was 2 months, and it quit working. It will only charge. Will stay charged for about an hour. You get an hour of use out of it. It like dims and flickers, and you got to have this tightened just the right way and say the magic words to make this work. And it's awful. So don't do this either. Save your money. These are on the more expensive, and I think this one was like one of those $29.99 and only getting a month of use. Definitely not worth it. If BRAUN made really good battery life, they would have the end-all be-all light. So that's what I got to say about that. Why you shouldn't buy all this crap. Look for these, and any suggestions you have to get me an 8-hour lasting work light that can handle the abuse of a shop, that has, you know, this kind of mobility, even if it's just a straight light where it can't flex, the magnet on the base and the reliability, I want that out of a light. So I'm looking for one. Let me know what we can get in the comments and we'll put that to the test as well. But I just had to go on a rampage today because I'm absolutely tired of when I've got 4 techs working and I only got 2 working lights. It's very aggravating in the shop. So that's what we're looking for. Advice, comments. Be sure to leave us a subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the Grumpy Monkey Garage. That one doesn't get thrown on the floor.